So, good afternoon, sir. So, this is Rashita Agarwal, and I'm going to show you my employee management system project today, which is made using React, that is like white React, and Node.js, and also I used like XAMPP SQL database to store my tables. So let me start up with my project now. This is the homepage of my project. As you can see, I have a company of my name like Tech Solutions. Then there are some features like services, then the about us, and then the contact. So this is pretty much the entire homepage. I have an option for employee login here. This is for the personalized people who have the access to the system. So let us go there and see what it is. Employee login. So this is the login page. Now this login page has username and password. We have to fill this field in order to log into the system. Again, there's this option of register new admin. So register new admin, when you clicked on it, this is basically for a new admin registration. You have to enter your name, username, password, email, and you'll be registered as a new admin. Then going to the login again, I have some pages like about. This about page is in more detail about how the company works and what it kind of helps in. So this is pretty much about there are two options like go to login or go back to home. You can choose either one. So let's go back to the login as we have in. Yeah, this is the login page. So then comes the help button. This is also an extra page to show the help and support to make this website more similar to the professional ones. I have made these extra pages. So this is the help and support website with certain options, and we can still go back to the login. Now coming to the login part, let us let me show you the new register new admin feature first. Let's register someone as a new admin. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to submit someone as a new admin. I have taken some random name. Let me take this as the random name. And I'm going to make a small password so that it is easy to work in this. And the email ID. Yeah. Now I'll register it. It says a user created successfully. Clicking on OK, we are redirected to the home page. Let's go back to the employee login and try to log in this particular submitted account here. So let me write the username, that is Mohak, and the password 123, which we have just now created a new admin. So let's log in. As you can see, another page, that is the admin dashboard, has opened. So I am going to tell you more on this admin dashboard thing. Let's start. Just a second. It's a small internet error. Yeah. So this is basically again the admin dashboard page, as you have seen. The email of the person, that is similar to one we have entered right now in the register new admin, and the role is shown as admin. There are few options shown above. I'll explain you each option in detail. So attendance option. Let's go to the attendance entry. Okay, before that, let me show you the back end of the login system. Right now, I showed you how a new admin is registered and how the registered admin logs into the system. So both of these are working perfectly because of the backend that is working behind it, that is Node server. And Node server, I want to show a little bit of the code about it. So basically, when you there's this file I have uploaded on my GitHub link. I will upload this GitHub link again in my PPT, and also this demo link in my PPT. So you can again refer to these. Also, I've submitted this code earlier in the zip file format as well. So yeah, it's all available. The server.js file, let's start from here. There are some libraries imported. Basically, the Express library is a good library to be used when you are using Node server. It further gives us many more methods to enhance the performance of the backend. So then MySQL for the database connection. This library is imported for the database connection. Course library, bcrypt library for the hashed passwords. Session library, very important for recording which user is currently in session. That means which user has currently logged into the system. MySQL 2, again, some libraries for further enhancement of queries. Skipping all this part, I'm going to show you the connection part, database connection. Basically, as the name suggests, it is there to create a connection between the database with our backend server. So as you can see, it says localhost, user root, password, and the database employee, which I have created in my XAMPP, like PHP my admin. Then similarly, some code for specifying the port on which the server would be running, and also some salt rounds. So yeah, the first line of code says this particular part, app.post and a slash. This slash particularly is to redirect me back to the login page, or where I have used this particular slash actually helps me run this particular program in the backend. What this program is doing, app.post. This keyword post is very important because this specifies that here we are going to insert a new entry in some of the tables, or we are going to insert some new entries in our database system. This post means posting something in our database. So first there says username and password, that is required.body. What it means that required.body is a form which we have filled, as you have seen in the login page again. Let me not go back there. Okay, so in the login page, as you've seen, that username and password were filled to show you how a person can log in. Once that person has filled the username and password, this is in the form body and is sent to this particular call as username and password. So we are saying if the username or the password is not given, then a message will be shown username and password are required. Then the query is select star from users view. Users is a table that I have created in a database system. Okay, once I'll give you a glimpse of the database system, all the tables have included in it. So this is the employee database system, as you have seen in the server as well. This was the name of my database system there. And there are like some tables like an admin table, a daily attendance table, departments table, employees table, employee payments table, employee projects table, holidays table, leave request table, projects table, roles table, and users table. So this users table actually consists of all the users that I have currently entered in my system. So as you can see, the roles are also specified in this users table. The password hash is there, the username is there, the name is there, the serial number is there, and the emails are there. So this role specifies me the admin. So very recently, the one we have entered is in the end, which is Mohak Tiwari with the username of Mohak, password hash, and the role of admin as we have specified, because we have registered him under the register admin portal. And the email is also saved as we entered. So yeah, as you can see from the users table, all the information is collected where the username is this particularly. Because once we have registered our admin, we are going to this login part. While registering, when I talk about registering the admin, let me show you this code where the registering of admin works like we are creating a hashed password from the password which was filled in the register admin form, and with that I'm inserting the information in the users table as well as in the users table as well as the admin table. Both of these tables are filled with the information which the admin has figured and filled in the register admin form. Again, coming back to the login backend. So the login backend, what it does is it tries to grasp the information. It tries to get what the who has actually entered correct. It checks from the backend. It checks from the tables, users tables. It checks whether the information that I have entered in the login form are correct or not. This require.session.user. This particular code is specifically to specify how I'm trying to initialize my user. So as I told you earlier that the session library was used in the backend just to tell which user has been logged into the system. So once my login part is done, I'll simply just set this user session.user to the name of the user, the username of the user, the role, and the email. These will later on help me getting and grabbing the information which I might need later on when I access the dashboards of the respective people. So yeah, it says login successful in the message. So getting back here, this was the admin page which opened. Let me now show you one by one the options which this admin has control over. Let me go to the record entry. right? Here, since usually the attendance systems are generally connected to some another system, maybe some fingerprint system or face recognition system, but since this was a single assignment where we have to make only the front end part of this part, front end and back end part of this part, I created a manual entry and exit of users which can be recorded by the admin. Let me type some employee name, so I'll check which all employees are there. Let's see this employee, Ronit Patel. This is an employee here and with the username of Ronit. So let us write the name of this employee in this particular place. So Ronit Patel, I have written the name of the employee and I'm marking today's date here. So today's date is 20th. Yeah. And I'll write record entry. You can see employee entry recorded successfully. Okay. Clicking on this, our entry has been recorded. Now I'll show you what happens in the database during this particular part. So when you see the daily attendance table here, you can see very clearly that employee ID of 6 has been entered with the date of employee ID of 6 has been entered with the date and time here, the date and the time with the time out as null, because right now we have not exited this particular entry and the status of presence. Again, coming back to another thing, the time in it is showing 8:10, which you can see that my computer also says 8:11. So yeah, 8:10, at 8:10 I did the time in of this person. Coming back to this, let us also record the exit of the person. Okay, once the person has entered, the status already shows present. Okay, here record entry and record exit. Let's again write for Ronit Patel only the exit time, which is showing null right now. Let's check if it changes after we do this. So let's let's keep it record exit. So it says employee exit recorded successfully. Okay, here we come in. I just want to click on this daily table again, and okay, as you can see very clearly, the timeout has been recorded as 8:12, and which is exactly the time right now. So the current times of the admin filling the entry and the exit times are updated here with the status present as soon as the person gets in the office, with attendance ID and employee ID, of course. Employee ID 6, we can again go to the employees table and see who the employee with the employee ID 6 is. So employee ID 6, and here we see Ronit Patel. Very clearly everything updated. The employees table actually has a lot of stuff to help us in further like retrieval of data. Role IDs, department IDs, date of birth, name, email, address, phone number, salary, hire date, project date, payment ID, all of these are already. I have some of the employees which I have created earlier while testing the system. Coming to the employee registration, an admin can easily register a new employee. This is again something which I'll show you a demo of. So let's keep another employee as Mohan Singh maybe, and let's write some random email here. Then the address of whatever, something. I'm not going into details. So something is the address, and the phone number, some random number. Let's keep this, and the date of birth. We can select whatever date of birth we want to. Let us do that. So I selected some random date of birth. Selected role. Who do we want this person to be? Let us make him an employee, because this is an employee registration. Obviously, the manager can also be employed. This admin can't be registered here though, but yeah, the employee ID can be the role ID can be selected as employee. What department I want it to be? Let's keep this person in the marketing department, and let's give him some project. So here we will see what project the marketing team is working on. So the department ID of 8 is working on the project 7. So let's give it a project ID of 7 to make things easier, and let's type in some random annual salary. Some random hire date is today 20th, and the username of Mohan, and a password, a very simple password of 123. Registered employee. So employee registered successfully. Okay, I will click OK, and I'll show you the employee stuff later on after I do this part. And then comes the show employees part. Show employees, let's search for the employee we have just registered. So I'm going to search Mohan in the search base and search. So you can see very clearly a Mohan Singh named employee with email of this. Let's not only focus on Mohan, but all the like employees of the marketing department. Let's apply filters over here, and you can see that Vinod Agarwal, Danny Tanner, Ronit Patel, Mohan Singh are all the employees in this particular department. If you want to see only the managers of this department, only the manager, I have made a one-to-one relationship between the manager and the department. So there's only one manager for each department. Applying the filter, you can see Vinod Agarwal. That means the manager of this particular department is Vinod Agarwal. Again, if we'll search Mohan, then it will obviously update to Mohan. So this was the first search and filter function that I've applied. All this backend I will show you in a while. And yeah, so this was the show employees part. Let's log out of the system. The next part that I'm going to show is showing you the employee which I have just entered in the system, Mohan Singh. Let's go to his profile. 123 is the password and log in. Okay, one second. Let's let me check what has happened. In the users table, yeah, Mohan Singh is updated. Okay, I am typing Mohan Singh in the place of the username. The username was Mohan. Let's log in now. Yeah, so this is the dashboard of the employee. This is the employee dashboard with all the information of the employee, the name, the email, the date of birth has been fixed in, the address which I stored as something, the random phone number, the role, the current salary, the date of joining, and the department of marketing. So here multiple features for the employees available. View calendar. This is a simple calendar feature which employees usually see. So I kept it like this. With the varying months, you can see the different holidays in different months. Why apart from the like weekends, and these are some holidays in this particular. So all of these are there. Let's go to the detailed holidays if someone wants to know. This is basically just extra pages that I made to make it more realistic kind of a system. And yeah, for this is back to the calendar. Let's go back to the admin page. Sorry, the employee dashboard. The employee dashboard also has a feature of apply for leave. Now, a employee can successfully apply for leave from here. Let's write the reason for leave. So going to my hometown. Let's write this as the reason for leave. Let's give him a leave from 21st to maybe 25th. And submit leave application. So the leave application has been submitted, and you will be able to that the manager of this particular department is going to be able to see this thing, leave status. So right now, because the manager has not responded to the leave request, the leave request part is empty. I'll come back to it again once the manager applies to gives a thumbs up to it. So now coming to the projects, let's go to the ongoing projects. So you can see no ongoing projects for Mohan Singh. And regarding completed projects, no completed projects. So because the Mohan Singh is not currently working on any project. Let's log out once and see the manager dashboard. The manager of Mohan Singh, as we saw earlier, was Vinod. Let's write the correct username this time, Vinod, and the password of 123. Let's log in. Wonderful. So we have seen the manager Vinod Agarwal with the profile. So profile department marketing, we are sure this is marketing, and that means he should have gotten the application submitted by Mohan. Let's check that. Leave applications, wonderful. So Danny Tanner also I had checked it earlier. So yeah, this was also a leave request for Vinod Agarwal, and the Mohan Singh's leave request with the reason of going to my hometown is successfully updated into Danny Tanner with the dates of 21st April to 25th. Now it's up to I'll show you both the features, accept and reject for both the employees. Mohan Singh's leave request, let's approve him. Let's approve it. So it says leave application approved, and the leave application is removed from the manager dashboard. Regarding Danny Tanner's leave request, let's make it simple and try to reject it. So whenever the manager is going to reject a leave request, the system is going to ask for a valid reason for him to do that. Let's write he already he already took many leaves last month. His work is pending. So this is what I did. I'll write okay, and the leave application is rejected successfully. Again, another feature on the manager dashboard is employees. You can see all the list of the employees working under the manager of this particular department, marketing. So Danny Tanner, his personal info. Similarly, whenever you will click on the name of the employee, you can see the personal info of these employees. Mohan Singh also added a new employee added pays us employee salary. So this is another feature of the manager dashboard where the manager can actually pay salary to the particular employees. So you can see Mohan Singh hire date of 19/4/2024. Let's pay salary to this particular person. Here the system is that I can select different number of months for which I have to pay the salary to the employee. Let's suppose 3 months. So accordingly, okay, one thing that I want you to notice is that the annual salary was about this much. So this is the salary for the whole 12 months. So whenever I'll click on pay salary and click on 1 month, this particular salary is the I have divided by 12. Yeah. So uh, divided by 12. Let's pay salary over here and payment ID. Okay, I have not updated the payment ID yet, so I'll show you the pay salary of some other employee. Before that, let's log out once. Yeah, so these were the also the projects that the particular manager is working under. These are also shown on the page. Let's log out of the manager profile and go to Kimi. Go to Mohan because I want to show you the accepted leave request. So you can see that apply for leave we have tested. Now let's test the leave status. The leave status, which was earlier shown as empty, is now filled and says the status is approved. With the approved status, Mohan is now approved to take a leave for this to this date or this to this time, whatever. Right, then let's go log out again and check for Danny. We checked that Danny's leave request was rejected. So let's check if the leave status shows a rejected status for it. So yeah, the status denied means that Danny cannot take this particular request of the leave. Let's log out, and now I will show you another employee, Kimi, for Kimi's manager Aksh. So this is another manager Aksh. Let's log in and let's pay salary for Kimi. Pay salary to Kimi. Yeah. So let's write 2 months maybe, and 2 months salary is paid. The payment IDs. So payment IDs are to be known by the employer, the manager somewhere. Well, I have not really stored it there, but yeah, I can obviously do that very easily. Regarding the payment ID, these are the payment IDs. These are the earlier payments that I have made, and the status is shown as success. So let's copy paste this payment ID and pay salary. Salary paid successfully, and you can check this table. It is successfully shown that the salary for these many months, these particular months, has been paid to Kimi. Okay, yeah, coming back here, so let's log out of the system. So this was pretty much about my whole system. I have shown you the employee dashboard, the admin dashboard, the manager dashboard, how to register a new employee, how to register a new admin, and how the manager can have so many several features to work upon so that he can deal with all the employees. Coming back again to the code which I wanted to show you earlier in the server. So these are registers. These are registering the employee app.post again because we are going to update a table. I want to show our app.get. So app.get is used when I'm going to get the admin info. The get method in Node is used to retrieve some information which has been already stored in some table. So the query is to get the query is written such that it retrieves me information according to the given parameters. You can see I am successfully using the session user so that I can easily set my, like, as you can see here, it needed employee name and email. So I simply gave it request.session.user.name and request.session.user.email because these were already stored in my session when I logged in this particular employee. This was employee info, and get method is used because I'm going to retrieve the employee info. Another method which I wanted to show you was put method. So let me search for some backend with put method. 1 second. This put method was mostly used in the attendance entry system. So let's go to that part. Yeah, leave applications as well. So you can see that this these app.put method is used to update a particular table. This update table, because when we saw that the leave request table stored the leave request, whatever the employee must have submitted. But what about when the manager approved or rejected that particular request? That means the table has to be updated with the status of the particular leave application, which has been done by this backend call, which is app.put. So all these backend calls are successfully helping me in all the functions which I showed you right now on my front end of React and Vite. And yeah, I think that's about it. I try to include all of this, and logout function is also working correctly as I show you. Logout is simply redirecting me to my login page. So these are all the codes of all the tables. I have also shown. I have also given the table create table entire SQL file on my GitHub, and all the tables with CSS and their JSX files also updated. Uh, yeah, that's about it, and I thank you very much to watch this demo to the end. And this was all about my project on Tech Solutions Inc. Employee Management Project. Thank you. This was Rishita Agarwal, roll number 220150016. Thank you.